Proceeding to the next part of our journey, we headed to Lisbon for the official start of the World Youth Day. Continue to accompany us as we explore some of the best sites in the capital of Portugal, and along the way encounter even a greater number of pilgrims from around the world. This is the beginning of the week-long 2023 World Youth Day in Lisbon.
Hi guys, we are heading to Lisbon.
The time came to leave Arcozelo and Porto and set off to the next part of our pilgrimage, which was to go to Lisbon. We said our emotional goodbyes to our gracious host families. They also packed snacks for our 3-hour bus ride. We set off singing along the way. We had a brief stop to stretch and have our snacks.
Our quick snack.
We were not the only ones headed to Lisbon. Other World Youth Day pilgrims were headed there too. We arrived in Lisbon and checked in our hotel. The hotel had a room for us where we had Mass to start this part of our pilgrimage.
And in these 40 years in the desert is where they forged their relationship with God and what it means to be in a covenant with God.
Next, we headed for lunch.
So I decided to try something different. These guys went with a classic Burger King. In Portugal.
Tastes the same.
This is our first day in Lisbon.
This part of the pilgrimage was more scheduled and aligned with the World Youth Day program. In large part, all 55 of us, as a group, walked in the streets of Lisbon from one side to another. We all also took the metro together.
How was your time on the Lisbon Metro for the first time?
The one in Porto is better. This looks like I'm in Toronto.
The views are better. This view is kind of makes me feel like I'm in New York City.
Our first day began with a walking tour of some of the sites in Lisbon. We started with the 13th century church of Saint Dominic, which at the time was the largest church in Lisbon. The church was damaged by the 1531 and later by the 1755 earthquake. Even though it was rebuilt, the church was devastated once more when a fire broke out in 1959. Next, we went to the nearby station to get water as it was hot. With water, some of us opted to try the cherry liquor.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Start to Lisbon. There we go.
Lisbon are going to be very different. Oh, it's actually chocolate.
Yeah,
That's
chocolate cup.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
How was the second one?
Very good, very good.
After some great cherry liquor, we headed to see the outside of the ruins of the Carmo Convent, which too was damaged in the 1755 earthquake. Right beside the convent, we took in some stunning views of downtown Lisbon. Following the views, we walked downhill to have a quick look at Lisbon's beautiful ocean front. While going back uphill, we experienced the very steep cobblestone streets of Lisbon.
Can do this. It's only uphill.
You got this. Hiking.
It's only uphill from here.
only uphill from here.
Hey, this is steeper.
Hey, pass it on. Victor said it's only uphill from here. Pass it on.
You're almost there.
Oh my gosh, there's another hill.
There, our sticker's on there.
As we went uphill, we did get to see Lisbon's famous trams. As our flag made rounds in Lisbon, we soon realized how loved and respected Canada is in the world. Many asked to take pictures with our flags as well as request us to sing our national anthem.
We'll be here all week.
While most of our time in Lisbon was with our large groups, we did get some small pockets of free time. I usually fill this time to see more of the city. First, I got the opportunity to taste the cherry liquor at the famous spot which has been around since 1910.
Give me a second. This is good.
This was followed by me passing more pilgrims, other landmarks, going down the charming square, into the ravishing street, passing multiple shops and restaurants, and finally to the iconic Rua Augusta Arch. The impressive arch was built to commemorate the city's reconstruction after the devastating 1755 earthquake. I got to admire the arch's neoclassical design, which features elaborate sculptures and symbolic figures. Experiencing the magnificent arch up close does reflect Portugal's resilience, strength, and the spirit of rebirth following the earthquake it suffered. Being here really showed how over the years the arch served itself for various purposes, from a gateway to royal processions to a viewpoint offering panoramic views of the city. But today it welcomed young adults from around the world. Next on my list was the 16th century Church of St. Roque. The church is truly a historical and architectural treasure that captures the rich religious and cultural heritage of the city. Like in Porto, as registered pilgrims, our entrance into most of the churches was free. This church holds the distinction of being one of the earliest Jesuit churches globally. I got to see why the church is renowned for its blend of architectural styles and also saw its stunning and lavish altars and chapels. When I entered the church, a mass was happening at the same time, and so I got the opportunity to attend it. The Chapel of St. John the Baptist is a must-see. It is particularly noteworthy for its extravagant decorations embedded with precious stones and metals. It is considered to be the most expensive chapel in the world. Most of our days in Lisbon would end with going back to the hotel and then going in small groups to get dinner. Our days were long and tiring, and many of us utilized the free meals we got as pilgrims from certain restaurants.
We're in Lisbon, and we just got our free Burger King. My Sprite does not taste like Sprite at all. It must have ran out a while ago. Just carbonated water. But yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm getting less hangry now that I have food, but not quite yet.
It's amazing.
Burger King.
Our mornings usually began with having breakfast and mass at the hotel and then heading out to go to the metro. We would encounter a lot of pilgrims at the metro. Many times we also met bishops from various countries.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Alberta. God bless you.
We would also keep ourselves entertained while waiting for our train.
How does it feel to meet the grace?
His Holiness.
His Holiness.
I always laugh because everywhere I walk, I'm always like, wow, why is there riots going on in this city? Then I'm like, oh, it's just World War Day.
How does it feel?
Amazing. Looking forward to
His
it.
Holiness Pope Francis.
Well, we probably want to.
There were times we had to wait as not everyone in our group was able to make it in the same train.
The code of fire.
We're excited.
I was like, what are you waving at?
Brazil.
One of our first World Youth Day events was going to the Canadian gathering where all pilgrims from Canada came together. Here we joined with many of our friends from Alberta who were part of other pilgrim groups.
Daniel!
Andrew, finally. You guys made it. You're only like 20 minutes late.
Where we
I need a photo with my brother.
Yeah, no, it's no way.
Somewhere here. How has your trip been?
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Okay.
We went to Faro, it was amazing. We met a lot of people there. People from Danish, Spain, France, Korea, South Korea, Taiwan. Yeah, we had a great time. Seafood was really cheap. Amazing seafood.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey. Good, how are you?
Good. You enjoyed this?
Yes, I'm
You were
loving it.
SDM? of Edmonton.
SDM, yeah, where we went to Porto.
Interestingly, even Santa showed up.
Hey,
Can we get a picture?
why not?
I've been good.
While many of us were socializing and taking part in the program, others used this time to relax and regain their strength. After lunch and snacks, we were again on the metro and headed to Lisbon's historic downtown.
Hi, Andrew. How are we feeling?
Andrew filming the
Hey.
like Monday.
Andrew, you know what this is?
What?
This is the first day of World Youth Day in Lisbon.
Second day.
Second day? Oh, really?
It's the second day, but the official start of World
You know
Youth
what? I'm
Day.
having so much fun, Andrew, that I just
Let me
can't.
record
I can't
the
really
setting
count.
of the agenda for
Uh-huh.
the day.
You know what else I can't count? The amount of hours of sleep I've had.
Yeah, okay.
Because they're actually off the charts.
Uh-huh.
It's just too much.
Uh-huh.
It's good times, really. Like,
Enjoying it?
honestly, Andrew, I'm having a blast.
Lisbon was much bigger than Porto. There was a tsunami of pilgrims who surged into the city and into its streets and expressed their faith and joy. Everywhere we went, in every corner, there were young pilgrims there. We walked up to the iconic Church of Saint Anthony, where the 12th century saint was born. Saint Anthony joined the Franciscan order and was renowned for his powerful preaching, profound knowledge of scripture, defense of the faith, and his undying love and devotion to the poor and sick. He traveled extensively preaching to everyone. Saint Anthony is revered as one of the most beloved saints in the church and is known for his compassion, humility, and miraculous intercessions. For many reasons, he is known as the patron saint of lost things. The crypt below marks the spot where the saint was born. Next to the Church of St. Anthony is Lisbon Cathedral. Seeing the cathedral shows why it stands as a profound symbol of Lisbon's religious and historical evolution. Its origins trace back to the 12th century when Portugal's first king conquered the city from the Moors. The cathedral endured the 1755 earthquake, leading to extensive reconstruction work. As we walked in its hollowed halls, we saw the significant religious artifacts which the cathedral houses. The cathedral has witnessed historical events from royal coronations to marriages, and now a World Youth Day. One would really capture centuries of history and spiritual significance as you walk in the cathedral. During this time, both the churches were surrounded by young pilgrims.
How are you enjoying your time in Lisbon?
I'm having an amazing time. I'm so happy. This is the greatest experience. Couldn't ask for anything better. Definitely, I wanted to do this. I got a chance, and I'll also suggest other people do it.
How did you like St. Anthony?
Yes, St. Anthony has a special place in my family, so I had to visit here. Got a rosary from here. I'll probably give that to my mom. So she'll be happy.
11 spiders.
Say that again. No! Come on!
How much storage do you have?
Lots. I brought 5 SD cards.
Wow.
I have 5 months worth.
How many gigabytes?
Lots.
Lots. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
I am, but he's not singing. He's not playing his role.
I love that shirt.
Come on, entertain.
Entertain.
Entertainment.
Sing that again. It's going
It's a
down.
very natural process, you guys. You can't force funny.
It's a very natural process.
Yeah.
You can't force art.
You just have to stay around me.
Yeah.
Next, we took the 35-minute walk, crossing the downtown core to Edwardo Park to attend the opening mass for the 2023 World Youth Day. All other pilgrims were also making their way to the park. As we walked to the park, we crossed the various attractions and landmarks. As we got closer to the park, we needed to stop for water.
It is hot, but we will make it.
Yeah?
You sure about that? Okay, let's go, guys. Yes, we will make it. Let's go.
After filling our water bottles, we were off to the entrance gate for security checks. The line was a bit long, so we all patiently waited to get to the gate and for all our group members to clear security. Fortunately, there was entertainment around. With all our group cleared, we joined other pilgrims and headed to the center of the park. There was excitement and joy all around. As the park was filling up with pilgrims, we found a spot to settle in. The Mass started and was presided over by the Patriarch of Lisbon, Cardinal Manuel Clemente. The Patriarch continued saying that for many of us it was a difficult journey due to the distance, the connections, and the cost. This is how we face our own lives as a journey to be traveled, making each day a new segment.
Dear brothers and sisters, this is your town. We are quite welcome here in Lisbon. Dear brothers and sisters, we have with us Christ and Mary. A very happy journey for you all.
The Mass was eventually attended by 500,000 pilgrims from around the world. They were pilgrims as far as the eye could see. I have no words to describe the immense experience of attending Mass with so many young people from around the world. One has to experience it to see what it is all about. After Mass, one of the challenges was to navigate through the large crowd and make sure that everyone in our group made it back to the hotel. With all of us back at the hotel, the next part of the pilgrimage was something I was really looking forward to. We were heading out to Fatima.